All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on the day after Christmas. It's a Thursday. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a great holiday and Santa bought you everything that you needed or wanted. But also for Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. For those who celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever, we got it all. Whew. Hey, Dogecoin is not the price we want it to be. I get that. And Elon, he does this little thing. Again, just a little hint, like I talked about in my video this morning, little hint, and it's just like nothing. We got nothing. It's like, what's going on? So we're going to talk about that, talk about Doge, Department of Government Efficiency too, because there's some stuff going on there. Just want to touch on it. But when you zoom out, which we will, of course, right? When in doubt, zoom out. You zoom out, you look at the bigger picture, and it's like, Doge is doing okay. It's doing okay. In fact, not only that, but we're not even in 2025 yet. And if you go back to 4 years ago, and I know a lot of you didn't have Doge 4 years ago, or weren't into crypto or alts or anything like that. But I think it was like Altcoin Sherpa or someone else on X posted today that the sentiment reminds him a lot about December 2020, when alts were just kind of, just no action. There were little hints of things starting to take off, but never did. And it wasn't until January 2021 when everything took off. So are we in that same stage 4 years later? We're not even an Elon tweet about Dogecoin with the little, and we'll show it again here on the live for those that didn't see it. We'll show it again. And this is what we get. That's like, right? I mean, I don't know what to call it. It's just like, it's weak. It's weak trading. Now, we did have over here on the left, we did have these big red candles here. And that was following Bitcoin, because Bitcoin had a big drop, wiping out millions of dollars of leverage. So there we go again, right? Perfect opportunity overnight with no volume at all. I talked about this morning. There was just no volume. And so the market makers dumped the prices to wipe out more leverage. And so it continues. Leverage trading, even on Christmas, the greedy little degen traders, they want to make money, thinking that it's Christmas, after Christmas, everything's going to go up. Nope, drop down. But yeah, you would have thought we would have had a nice little V-shaped recovery here. Nope, didn't happen. It was all just kind of lackluster sideways. So that's what's going on. We'll get into some other alts as well. Look at some other coins, whatever's on your mind. But we zoom out, though, when we look at the 4-hour chart, and I didn't even extend all of these, our support and return lines. There we go. We're still there. We're still right in the same zone. So this is going to be between 30.5 cents and 35 cents. That is our zone. This moved. What did this move for? It's supposed to stretch. There we go. So nothing's changed, really. And we go back to the daily. We zoom out. Still have that CME gap that we filled on the big dip. We filled that. There's more down here. I don't know. This goes all the way down to 21 cents or so. But as I say, they don't all have to be filled. Doesn't have to do that. So this dip that we had here on last Friday, that's good enough for me. Wiped out a lot of leverage there. We can go higher. But no, it's being a little sticky. I don't know what. So the rocket is still out here, and we're waiting to get to the new year so we can get that rocket going. And that just might be how it is. So that's what we start with. So in the news, it was just like nothing. There was one article I could find on the Crypto Basic. One article. That's it. Who let the Doge out? Elon Musk shouts out Dogecoin on Christmas Day. It's like, all right, let's go, right? Let's go. Nope. Nope. So amid the Christmas festivities, Tesla CEO Elon Musk took time out to offer a Dogecoin mention with a play on the lyrics of Baha Men's 2000 hit song, Who Let the Dogs Out. And I would love to play that song, but I'll get a copyright strike. So if you guys want to hear that song, just go to your Spotify and play it. Baha Men 2000 hit song, Who Let the Dogs Out. And you can enjoy it. I can't play it. I can't play it here. I'll get a copyright strike. So but go ahead, get your Spotify going, get it started up. You can go to Amazon and you can get like a 30-second clip too for free if you don't have Spotify. You can go there and you can find it. You can play 30 seconds for free. Who let the Doge out? Musk wrote, captioning a photo of his dogs, Gatsby, Marvin, and Floki. Yes, Floki, the Shiba Inu pup that Elon got back in 2021. And there he is, Floki. So as I tweeted out, and this was yesterday, so I got to go down to it. Zoom in on Elon's Shiba Inu dog in this photo. Those are Dogecoin logos on the red cape. And you don't really see them. They look like these little kind of yellowish dots. But if you zoom in, which I then reposted today, those are Doge symbols. Those are Doge symbols. That is Dogecoin. So as I said in my video this morning, it's like if anyone had any doubt that Elon supports Dogecoin and not any other cryptos, it's just Dogecoin. Well, that's a symbol for you, right? That's a symbol for you. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Floki. It's not Shiba Inu. It's not XRP. It's Dogecoin. That's it. It's Dogecoin. So we can celebrate that, I guess, on our own because Dogecoin is not trading any higher. So that's what we got. And then there were some other people that pointed out that there were these reindeer outside the window, and the reins on the reindeer formed these X's. You see that? See the X right there? You see the X? Yeah, well, we go back to the other one, and you can see, you can see there's a bunch of them. There's an X there, there's an X there, there's an X there. And so some people are really getting into it. It's like, okay, that's going to be Doge on X, right? With the X there. I don't know. I don't know about that. I won't go that far, but it looks pretty cool, though. It's like, okay. Is it any coincidence? I mean, these are the things about Elon's posts, right? You just got to look a little bit closer around and you can catch these little clues because that's how Elon works. That's how Elon works. So that's kind of it. I mean, Who let the Doge out? Musk's Doge shout out did not end there, as keen-eyed observers were quick to point out that the cape on Floki, a dog that has also inspired a successful meme coin of its own, was decorated with Dogecoin logos. Many Doge proponents and avid Musk followers are hopeful that the billionaire's latest show of support will have a bullish implications for Dogecoin's price. One observer pointed out that the last time the billionaire posted those words in reference to the meme coin, it went parabolic shortly after. And we'll go back in history and we'll take a look at that. Back in 2021, Elon posted, "Who let the Doge out?" So we'll take a look at that. So there's no indication that such a rally is imminent, as Doge trades 5% lower on Thursday. Over the past month, however, analysts have continued to predict higher prices for Doge, arguing that it is replicating its price action from both 2016, 2017, and 2020 and 21 bull cycles. And that is true, and that has not changed. So that's what this is about. But then some are talking about this other thing, Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, and there are some who are thinking that this work that Elon and Vivek are going to do and the whole Trump administration is going to destroy the U.S. job market. And Elon's saying, no. This is going to help the job market. This is going to help the job market. Get rid of the illegal immigrants, right? And we trim out the federal government jobs. There's plenty of jobs for everybody. There's plenty of jobs. If you don't want to do them, that's on you. If you don't want to show up to work every day, yeah, that's your problem. That's the way I see it. But Elon's like, look, a helpful clarification, because Elon knows what's going on here. I'm referring to bringing in via legal immigration the top 1.1% of engineering talent. So what Elon's saying is, let's not get rid of immigration altogether. Let's, in fact, support immigration into the United States. But let's get the top engineering talent. Let's get the people who really want to come here, who are talented. Those are the people we need for the increasing number of jobs that there are going to be in the tech world. That's right. The future is all about technology, AI. And we need people like to program and fix robots, like all of that stuff. That's what we need. There's plenty of other jobs to go around. And this argument that's being used, well, illegal immigrants are doing work that United States residents, they don't want to do them. Well, if you're faced with a job or nothing, you take the job. You take the job. There's plenty of jobs out there. He's not going to destroy the job market. There's plenty of work out there. But sometimes people freak out a little bit. I get that. So that's why me looking towards January 20th and Inauguration Day, and again, I have an ongoing countdown. We'll talk about that present in a little bit. We have an ongoing countdown, 25 more days. So every day I print how many more days it is. I post it on X as we get closer and closer and closer to January 20th. Is there going to be some spicy trading? Probably that whole weekend before. Like I said in the video this morning, I'll probably be live on the 17th, the Friday, the 18th, the Saturday, and the 19th, the Sunday, because there could be some good trading action going on. And then what's going to happen the 20th, I don't know, but I'll be live all day and we'll be watching it. We'll have the inauguration on in the corner, but so a lot to look forward to for that. But as for now, why Does Elon Musk's Twitter still affect the price of cryptocurrency? So this was an article from back in 2021 when it was still Twitter before it became X, before Elon even bought it. Elon was very active on Twitter throughout 2021, and particularly direct Dogecoin references. And there's a lot of them there, and you can go and you can just do a search on Elon Musk tweets. And so all you have to do is go Elon Musk Dogecoin tweets. And you get like all of these things. All of these things come up of all the things that Elon has said. Like, I also bought some Dogecoin. I intend to personally support Dogecoin. Elon Musk there. A bunch of other tweets that you can go through and read through them on your own about Elon and Dogecoin. Because it's all over the place. He did say, it was me, I let the dogs out. High time I confessed. That was one of the fun things that he did. And then he says, fact check me, community notes. Again, just having fun with it. The whole meme of Elon and like the Lion King, but with the head of a Doge on it. It's all sorts of fun things. So there was the who let the Doge out tweet from February 2021. There was like all of these other things about Tesla will make some merch buyable with Doge. We'll see how it goes, which he did. There was this whole thing about Dogecoin, and you got to be a giga chad to own only one word, Doge, Dojo for Doge. He had his dog Floki set up at a CEO desk when he bought Twitter, like he's going to be the president of Twitter. Just all of these fun things, all about Doge. He did a poll, do you want Tesla to accept Doge? And of course, it's overwhelmingly yes. And on and on and on and on and on. So you can find all these yourself. You can do a Google search, you can do a Twitter search or X search, and you can find all of the stuff. Back then, in 2021, when he did these kinds of tweets, like no highs, no lows, only Doge, the Dogecoin price would go up. And it would be like, awesome. But now it's like, that's just not happening. So I think we're at the point now where Dogecoin's price is more directly related to the overall cryptocurrency market and direct utility now. It's not going to go rocketing up based on hype. It's just, again, maybe there will be something in January, mid-January, we'll be looking for that if there's this big groundswell of buying and things. But it looks like this post with Floki, his Shiba Inu pup, wearing a cape with Dogecoin logos on it is not enough today to get the price rocketing up. So that's what we have overall. Again, yesterday, the big drop was more about liquidations, and we've just got a little more of them just happened as Doge just dropped down to about 30.8 cents, just took out some more. And we can always go to CoinGlass here and we can look at the real-time liquidations. And we do have some just hitting big ones on ETH and SWI and Pepe, Curve, all just hundreds of thousands of dollars on individual trades. And earlier this morning, there was one on ETH that was $6.9 million on one trade that got liquidated on Binance. An ETH long leverage trade liquidated. So again, the market makers back in control, dropping the price, taking things out. So that's the overall view. We'll do some Q&A now, guys. We'll see how everybody's feeling this day after Christmas. Welcome everybody who just came in. I'm KrissPax. Welcome to the show. If you want to go through what I just said, all of this about Elon and Dogecoin, his pup with the logos on it, you can just scroll back, maybe do a 1.5 or 2x speed and get caught up if you want to do that. But I don't know. My Christmas was good. We had a lot of fun. Had the family and good food, good conversation, nice drinks, like everybody relaxed. It was a great day. But now we're back at it the day after. And yeah, knock stars, he's a bear. Always been, always will be. So just take it for what it's worth. That's knock stars for you. Very consistent though. He's very consistent. Cheers, knock stars. Merry Christmas to you. It won't be a happy new year if we get a big crash, but you're just very consistent about everything's crashing. Very consistent. So, and I just explained one who calls himself Michael Jackson, why nothing's moving. That's it. When are we going to start with that big move? The markets will determine that. Again, I can only point to like starting maybe on the 17th of January and going through that weekend. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Well, I hope your portfolio isn't wrecked, Mr. Bitcoin halving. It shouldn't be wrecked. Dogecoin's at 31 cents. Now, unless you just started like a few weeks ago and you were buying Dogecoin in the 40s and you weren't accumulating any Dogecoin the 2 years prior, I get that, right? I understand that. Because that happens every cycle in a bull cycle. Prices are going up. You're buying on the green candles. You think it's going to keep going higher. And now there's been a pullback. So I understand that. But even if you bought low, like 6-7 cent Doge or 10-cent Doge over the summer, and it goes up to 40 cents and then it falls back to 30 cents, short term, negative, yes. But long term, you're still up at 3x. And that's not bad in the investing world to be up 3x. That's not bad. And what I encourage you to do is go to my X Twitter. I am at KrissPax. And just look at all of the charts and what all the charts do. Like Trader Allen is looking at the 4-year cycles, 2016 into 2017. 2020 into 2021, and here we are in 2024. And we haven't had this yet. See that red star there? That's potentially that's what's coming. And you're worried about this little pullback right now. But the overall diagram, the overall chart still looks very bullish to me. It still looks bullish to me. And it's not just him. It's like Crypto Rover. Look what happened in 2020 in Christmas. This is the total market cap of cryptocurrency. The total market cap, Christmas in 2020, was about $500 billion. It wasn't even $1 trillion. It was $500 billion. And what happened beginning of the new year? Before you knew it, by February, we had a $2 trillion market cap. $2 trillion market cap from 500 billion. It did a 4x. And that was mostly altcoins. That was altcoins. That wasn't, I mean, Bitcoin did okay, but it was the altcoins, particularly Dogecoin, ended January, early February, that went up in 8x. That led to this huge gain. That's all potentially what is coming up here. We have all of this potential up here. And you guys are worried about like this little pullback today. Dogecoin is still over 30 cents. To me, that's That's pretty positive. That's showing a lot of strength to me that Dogecoin didn't go down to 21 cents or whatever knock stars. It was just like, no, it's not. So follow me on X. We're having a lot of fun there when I'm not doing these live streams or making videos. I'm over there in my little bit of free time I have, although this week I'm not working. So I got a little more time to play around and do things. So, hey, Jason, how are you? Take these prices as a gift. Pretty soon, Doge will be even more expensive to buy. Get your coin count up. Very true, Jason. All this is manipulated. Just be lucky you got in early, took the profit train with the whales. Other than that, you're just gambling. Here we are, though. Most of us are in profit. When do we start selling, though, and taking profits? Or do you just believe Dogecoin is going to be the currency of Earth in the future, as Elon says, and you're just going to hold it and wait for those times to come? They could. Elon continues to give us little hints. But these things take time. Elon's probably not ready to come out full bore pumping Dogecoin yet. So he gives us these little hints. Remember back in St. Patrick's Day, where you had the dogs on the deck and then are scattered around were these coins, and they were Dogecoins? Again, Elon hasn't forgotten about Dogecoin. In my opinion, it's just not time yet. F1, I just don't understand what's really driving these notorious 4-year bull run cycles. I struggle believing a halving causes this. It's not just the halving, F1. No. Presidential election, change of leadership, but also the global liquidity, money supply is also on 4-year cycles. And Raul Paul covers this in depth. And we are in the middle of that right now. Which is why I'm coming out with this theory of the first 100 days of 2025. I'll be talking about that more in January. That's going to be the time to really pay attention and begin, if you are in any sort of profit-taking mode, to begin to scale out of some of your cryptocurrencies. I only say some because that's what I'm going to do. If you want to sell everything you have, that's up to you. But particularly Dogecoin, I'm not going to sell it all. Even though I still believe 2026 is going to be a bear market, I'm just like, if I sell half my Doge, maybe 2/3, I'm keeping the other in play because I don't know when Elon is going to push the button on Doge. And I don't want to be completely out of Dogecoin if and when that happens. Merry Christmas, Dogelux. Merry Christmas, Sujith. How are you? Bitcoin halving. You don't have another kidney to sell? You're all in? Me too. I'm all in. F1, can't wait for my New Year prediction. Yep, but only a week away. It's only a week away. My 2025 Dogecoin prediction. You don't really want to know who the whales are. You won't like it. Yeah, probably, Bradley. I don't think it's like BlackRock. They're not buying Dogecoin. They're mostly people who got in early, were mining Dogecoin in 2014, and just have a crap ton of Doge, millions upon millions of Doge. No. Illegal tech jobs? No. It's just to fill in the gaps. That's all it is. And that helps the U.S. economy. Overall, it helps the U.S. economy. At what point would you consider Doge to be bearish? After a huge, huge pump that's still to come. I don't think it's that time yet. If you put serious money, 2x, 3x, if you put in a little amount, 50x, any leverage to me is gambling. Just, I don't do it. I can't tell you guys what to do. Not a financial advisor, but I'm not trading with any leverage. It's over. Should have sold. See you guys. All right, random YouTuber. We'll see you in 4 years. I kind of have a feeling, though, you'll be back before then. I kind of have a feeling. Jason, DCA every day, no matter what the price. Your average price is 9 cents. You're up 234%. That's not bad, Jason. For 25 bucks a day, that is not bad. Over 1 million Dogecoin in Jason's portfolio, guys. Over 1 million Dogecoin. $25 a day. I mean, I not only is it a great achievement, but I applaud the tenacity, right? Like every single day, it just hits. Recurring buy, no matter what the price. And there you go. The market is down. Right. That's what we said. It's not just Dogecoin. People are just saying, oh, Dogecoin is down. Oh, have you seen Bitcoin? See the big red candles on Bitcoin? Do you see ETH? You see the big red candles on ETH and ETH going down? Algorand, down. I mean, they're all down. Solana, down. Cardano. It's the whole market is down. It's all in the red. And you still get people saying it's just Dogecoin. It's just like, no, look around. Doge is following the market right now. That's all. That's all it's doing. So, I did have a nice Christmas. Thank you, Dr. Sauce. It was very nice. Got a nice new bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label. Ooh, that was so good. But I couldn't eat it last night because we were eating, or I couldn't drink last night because we had this big pecan pie, which was really a little too sweet, but it's like once a year pecan pie. That was so good. The Celtics, we turned it off. We started supper, I don't know, it was like midway through the second quarter, and I was like, they're not playing well. You could just tell. Burns, Bitcoin and Doge here to stay until the end of time. You will lose more money trying to time the market instead of being in the market. True words. The ultra elite are gambling against each other. We retail investors are just trying to catch the wind. That is true too, and I've said that. Not quite like that, but pretty close. It's like, let the leverage traders, the market makers, let them all battle it out. Look where the red candles are. Again, that's when I buy, right? I buy on the red candles when there's blood in the streets, big dip. That's when you buy. You don't sell out of fear. That's when you buy. Again, we're still in early bull market. Now in 2026, I'm not going to be buying on big red candles. I'm not buying. And then sometime in 2025, the buying stops. In fact, I'm almost there. Again, we'll see what happens over the next 26 days going into January 20th. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Once we get into 2025, we get into January, we have this inauguration, then I'll be looking at the tea leaves and see what's going on. But I do have my 100 days, and I'll be looking at that as well. So, Merry Christmas from Germany. Fancy smile. You have 400 Doge at 33 cents. Shall I sell it and rebuy at a lower price? Well, Ricky, man, welcome to the show. That whole idea of swing trading, it's a losing battle overall. It's a losing battle. You'll end up with less Doge if you do that, in my opinion. What are the conditions for Doge to reach and hold $1, Christian? Well, reaching a Doge is reaching $1 for Doge, I think, is actual use. It's like Elon Musk coming out and saying, we are paying our X creators in Doge. That'd be awesome. Or we are accepting Doge for Tesla cars. That would be awesome. I think that's what it's going to take for Doge to not only reach $1, but also hold $1. It's the actual utility. Otherwise, there's going to be some pump that's going to go up to some level, and then it's going to dump after. And it's just going to be on hype again. It's going to be 2021 all over again. And we don't know when that's going to happen. But history repeats itself, but the back end of it, I don't want to repeat itself. Going all the way up to 73 and then dropping back all the way to like 20 cents, 16 cents. Oh, that hurt. I don't want to see that again. Some is best. Got his spreadsheets done. Awesome. Congratulations. A little bit of work, but now you've got it all there, right? Easy to reference. You'll love it for your taxes. You know, when you start selling and you start using the spreadsheet to log your sales, quickly shows what your profits are. You can check that against the 1099s you get from exchanges, which, depending on whether you've used cold storage and transferred back, you can fill in all the gaps with your spreadsheet. Gotta love spreadsheets, man. Michael Burr bought some Peak today. I love the Peak. Peak's been holding up very well. Still over 50 cents. This is this 50-cent line down here. We have a support, and Peak did not drop below that. And again, we zoom out to the 4-hour chart, and we're like, we have this giant cup and handle, and then everything above it has been above that line, above 50 cents. So been holding up very well. So again, this has only been trading since November 12th. Brand new blockchain project. For those that don't know what Peak is, this is spelled P-E-A-Q, Peak. And you can buy it on crypto.com if you are interested in Peak. It's not listed on Binance yet. It's not listed on Coinbase yet. It's not a meme token. It's a real deep-in blockchain project, all centered around machines in the future. Interesting project. So it was worth putting a little in here. It was worth putting in here. So that's Peak. If you want to know more, you can do a little research and find out quite a bit about it. Peak. Do you realistically think Doge is going to go past its 2021 spike? And then what kind of pullback? Yeah, I just talked about that. Machine. I think I covered that. So I've got about 2.5 million Doge, Bartua. Ethan, you got some Johnny Walker Black Label? Awesome. Cheers to you as well. I would drink some right now, but yeah, you know. Not right now. Danny, the update on crypto, just scroll back to the start of the live stream and then catch up on like 1.5 or 2x. I don't think I talk that fast where at 2x you can't still understand what I say. So try that. Dr. Sauce, being generous, giving out memberships, and who got the gifted membership? It's Hello Kevo. Hello Kevo. Welcome to the family. And then DW joined and became a member of the channel. Awesome. For those that don't know what that is, being a member of the channel here, right under my picture, there's this thing called Our Members. Now, this is more than just subscribing. I appreciate the subs. You can sub if you want. Give a like as well to the stream. Love all that. But these are actually becoming a channel member, and you can join. And when you join, you get your name in green in the chat. You get a check mark next to your name. And the longer you're a member, the check mark changes colors, eventually gets to silver and gold for the longest standing members. And then you get all these neat custom emojis here, Dogecoin, Elon, even KrissPax emojis you can use only on this channel. Oh yeah, and then there's this thing about me giving away Dogecoin too. Yes, I'm giving gifts of Dogecoin to all of the channel members at the top of the bull market. Is that going to be January 20th? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. The market is not going well, Sue, for a day. Short time period. Like I said, zoom out, look at the bigger picture. Merry Christmas, Sebastian. Hope you and your family doing well. The crypto bubbles. You can look at the crypto bubbles. I imagine it's looking a little red, right? I imagine it's looking red. Except for the stupid FTT token and Gracie's BitGet token, Pengu, and OKB. Everything else is red. But shout out to Gracie Chen. Congratulations. BitGet doing very well. Token is up 27%. That's awesome. Everything else pretty, especially Bonk. Like, what's up with Bonk? There's supposed to be this $1.5 trillion Bonk burn, and yet it's just kind of tailing off. It's like, that's it? Nothing? We got nothing? You burn $1.5 trillion Bonk tokens and you get nothing. Strange. We got an Elon Musk tweet that is obviously about Dogecoin, and we got nothing. Kind of a stubborn market, isn't it? Well, again, it's not 2025 yet. It's still 2024. Full bull run is not on yet. Dogecoin will not overtake the Bitcoin market cap. I don't see that happening, Sean. Again, these are those $18 Dogecoin price predictions like Ali does, and it's like, that's not real. There's no realism in that. Hi, Trey. For the new investors that buy the dip in a bull market, not in a bear market. Buy when you see a big dip, not little dips. Yep. All good. Will I buy Doge when I'm mining it? No. I will mine it and I will collect Dogecoin through the mining. Sometime in 2026, when I think, or early 27, depending on how things go, if Doge does have a big dip and goes down in price, then I'll start dollar cost averaging back in. Now, I'll still have some chunk of Doge left over, but again, I'm going to take profits on at least half of my Doge, probably. Again, it's all going into real estate. But between my side jobs and my regular job, I still got money coming in and I can start buying Doge again. Again, we don't know what's going to happen 2026, 27 yet. But that's the big plan. Basama, you bought 15-cent Doge. I should be worried or not? That's what I've been talking about. My new house will not be on Martha's Vineyard. No. I don't want to live on an island. No. It'll be in and around Boston. I like the city. Demonic, hit the like. Thank you. How's the portfolio looking, Jason? How is that portfolio looking? Call that up here. 42,000. Oh, 41.9, sorry. Here's our portfolio. Yeah, it was about 45,000 here on Christmas. And again, just kind of drifting down, but we're still overall up over $30,000 in profit. So, it's still a 4x. Not bad for less than a year and a half to be up 4x. For those that don't know, I put $10,000 in about a year and a half ago. We started dollar cost averaging live during my live streams, just every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We were just putting $100 in. Sometimes I'd split it between 3 different coins, some Doge, and then 2 others. Sometimes just 2, some Doge and another. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Whatever the price was, I wasn't even following my own strategy of only buying on the big red dips. This was just to prove a point that you can make money in cryptocurrency just by dollar cost averaging, buying in the bear market, and then seeing the results in the bull. And it's playing out exactly as predicted. I put $10,000 in. It's now over $40,000. We had actually hit 50,000 just about a month ago. But that's because we're heavily Doge, and when Doge went up to 47, 48 cents. But yeah, we're up over 400% just on our Dogecoin alone, which has an average buy-in price of 6.17 cents. And this was just buying in June, July, August, September of 2023. That's when we bought all of this. Jasmy's up 870%. Even we bought a little Bitcoin too at the suggestion of some people in the chat. And our Bitcoin average is 26,900. So we're up 250% on the Bitcoin. So this is all, again, just proves a point. And then again, for those who are channel members, 75,000 Dogecoin here is what I'm giving away. And you're wondering, Kriss, if Dogecoin goes to $1, are you really giving away $75,000? And my answer is yes, because I'll have over $2 million in Doge. I'll take that any day. I'll take that. But we don't know what Doge is going to do. Is it really going to go to $1? Again, these are 2025 things we'll be talking about. It's too soon for that. Chasers, what's up? Don't sell on the red candles. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything runs tomorrow. Well, we could have a nice Friday. Again, I'll be live again Friday. So hope to see you all. That'll be my last live stream before I go to New York. I'm going to be in New York City over the weekend. So we'll not be doing any live streaming on Saturday or Sunday. You missed the giveaway, Con. The only stream I missed had a giveaway. I will be doing more giveaways. In 2025, I will be doing more giveaways. So look forward to that. There will be more giveaways. They burned the Bonk tokens today and not yesterday. They were probably with their families yesterday. So maybe they did it today. I think there is no reason for panicking or spreading FUD. It's going to be all okay. Time and patience. Mert, couldn't say it better. That's what works with Doge. It's patience. I mean, look at what if somebody had just sold on that red candle down here below 31 cents? You sold your Doge. And now look what's happening. Price is recovering back up. Now what are you going to do? You just sold your Doge down here. I'm just saying, it's big red candle's not the time to sell. But hey, that's just me. I'm just telling you my strategies and what I do. So far, it's working pretty well. Those who think the market isn't doing well, Doge was 10 cents just 3 months ago. That is right, Adam. And what did I call it then? Remember? Remember what I called Doge? A gift. Yes, Doge was a gift. Had this big green circle down here, and I said, guys, this is a gift. 10-cent Dogecoin. Yes, King Eli, a gift. So yeah, little exuberance in price action up to 48 cents. Got it. Did a double top. And now we have this pullback. But look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a double top, but the second top went up higher. And now we're in Bitcoin's pullback. Doge, as typical, whenever there's a pullback, Doge always pulls back at a greater percentage than Bitcoin. We know that. But Doge also goes up at a greater percentage in the parabolic moves up. And that has been consistent 2017, 2021, and will we see that in 2025? We saw it in this little bit, sort of the pre-bull here we had in November. Dogecoin outperformed Bitcoin. We could see that again. If Bonk is burning $1 trillion, let's call them tokens, plan for excellence. They're not coins because it's not like Dogecoin. Bonk is they're just tokens on Solana. Might be a good time to enter. No, that's up to you to decide. Again, looking at the Bonk chart, I thought we would see a little upward movement, and it's actually gone down. So is this a good buying opportunity for Bonk? Certainly looking like it. Certainly looking like it. Dun, dun, dun. Merry Christmas. Will it be possible to buy a house with 150,000 Dogecoin? Depends on where you live and where you're looking and how big of a house you want. Buy a house with you, KB. No, I already got somebody I'm buying a house with. Elon tweeted Mars will be called New World and the currency will be Doge. Nice, Burns. Nice. Elon. Elon. Was it a new post? Yeah, there it is. Mars will be called the New World, just as America was in past centuries. Such an inspiring adventure. Well, it's going to take a little while. Some of us don't have that long to wait. Because that's still going to take a while. So, yeah, that's nice, though. That's nice. Pioneers again. Oh, there's a Doge. Little Tesla Mars rover. There's always fun to be had with Dogecoin, that's for sure. Are we due for a Dogecoin ETF? If so, it would propel Dogecoin price. Yeah, I did a video a couple months ago about what a Dogecoin ETF would look like. You can just go onto my YouTube channel. Oh, right here. You can go on my YouTube channel under videos and you can do a search and just search Dogecoin ETF and that video will come up. The BTC dominance. I know, just keeps coming back up. Sam, you ask again about lower prices. And again, I know you're probably just looking at it now here in December, but what were you doing over the summer? Now, can you still make money if you buy Doge now? Yes. You're not going to be able to make as much money as those of us who are buying down on the dips during the summer. So that's a given. That's where we are. We just had a nice little dip to 30 cents. Yeah, exactly. I thought the price was going to go up after the burn as well for Bonk. Didn't. Oh, Jason, you weren't here for the giveaway. Well, I'll be having Doge giveaways in 2025. Actual digital Doge I'll be giving away. DW, spent a bit of time looking into Peak today. There are some interesting projects building, but do your own research. There you go. And Doge to the moon. We have another Tima fan in the house. Timothy, thank you for the super chat. Did we find Tima on TradingView yet? Yes, we did. 5 cents. Is this the right? Yeah, this is it. So yeah, incredible growth up to 5 cents. It had one pullback here last week. That pullback was a pretty nasty one. 70% pullback. Wow. But then it went up 350%. So we're going to see another one of those big pullbacks on Tima? Maybe. Again, this thing you buy on Radium, for the most part, it's a Sol token, but it looks like Bitmart has an exchange for it. Again, I don't know what the project is, but that's some pretty good price action. But again, look for the red candles to buy on, not the green at the top. You don't want to be a big bag holder. Still very low market cap token, so be careful. Country, would today be a good day? You just had an opportunity here half an hour ago. Nice big dip down into the 30s. Again, I look for those big red candles, and that's when I buy. Now, you could say there were these big red candles here overnight, and the bottom of that was 31.4, and now we're at 31.3. So we're still lower than that dip. So again, you decide, because you press the buy button. I don't. I can't do it for you. Some others are answering for you. Sometimes the screen can get a little blurry on your end, and you just need to refresh your screen. Yes, tokens. Bonks are tokens, not coins. ETH has continued to struggle, but as I pointed out last week, ETH has always done very well. The year after the halving, January, February, March, have always been great months for ETH trading. Are we going to see that again in 2025? We'll see. Nori Blinu just bought 800 more Doge. Can you 2x your capital when you bought at 31 cents? That's what we're waiting to see. Are we going to see a big run? Are we going to get up to 60 cents, 70 cents, maybe $1? That's what we're all waiting for. There's a lot of TA out there. Do you guys watch Vision Pulsed? I checked in on him today. Guess what? Did you hear Vision Pulsed? No more $2 Dogecoin, guys. No more $2 Dogecoin. He took it back. $1 Dogecoin, possible high of $1.40, with an outside chance of still reaching $2, but he's not saying $2 Dogecoin anymore. That was big. That was big. But he's still talking to the moon boys and the moon girls. But yeah, he changed the 2 to a 1 in his title. And he's like, maybe $1.40. So a little change in tune there from Mr. Vision Pulsed. Victor, everyone like and subscribe. Hope y'all are buying the dip. We could see 2X's. Dogecoin has traded like that before. Yeah, random guy. Where's the Santa rally? Where is our Santa rally? We just... I don't know. Maybe this is the point of takeoff in a Santa rally here is at 30 cents, and then off we go. Bonk owners were afraid it was going to be their bonk that would be burned. Well, that would just be dumb. How about you find 7 winners and give each 10,000 Doge? Why would I do that? If January 20th turns into a sell the news event, do you think it will take a while to recover with maybe another pump in April? Could be. It could be. Because we had that in 2021. We had the big pump at the end of January up to 8 cents. Doge went all the way down to like 3 cents. Eventually traded between 4 and 5 cents into April. And then April had its second big pump of 2021 that went all the way up to 73 cents. History does tend to repeat sometimes. Yes, KB. Merry Christmas, Sally's Dream. How much can I trust the recommendation in TradingView? Bottom right technical date. You can't. I don't know what that is actually that you have on recommendations, but again, if a computer program or website is giving you recommendations, do you really want to trade based on what a computer is telling you? I don't know about that. Damien looking to maybe get in tomorrow. I know. I was really surprised. Clean Spark, Mara, Riot haven't done better, especially with hash rate up like it is. But I guess it's been tough overall profits with mining. Although some of them are just buying Bitcoin right out now. Solana 2025. I'm not very bullish on it. Again, Solana from late 2023 through March of 2024 had its huge 20x run. I mean, 20x run. That was awesome. And Solana's not going to do that again. That was the time to be in Solana. You think ADA is a much better play than Doge? Yeah, that's why you bought all that that Cardano. I know that way. And I cycled out of Solana into ADA because I thought ADA was going to outperform Solana. I just did it too soon. I should have waited a little longer, but that's okay. I still made money on Solana, just not the 20x. But I didn't buy in at $10 either. I bought in at like 15 or 16. So I made like almost double, which is still decent. And I put it into Cardano. And now on Cardano, I bought at 24 and it's at 86. So I'm over a 3x on Cardano. So pretty good. 3x from here would be what, $2.50, 60 cents? I'm targeting $2. Wait. I'm targeting $2 for Cardano. Sam, you put some in when it was 30 cents. Everyone talking about a dip soon. Well, we just kind of had one right there. While I was live, we just had that little dip right below 31 cents. Was that it? Yeah, I know, Will. He wasn't bearish. He was just, but yeah, he was like, he's changing his tune a little bit, but wasn't completely bearish. I mean, still talking about like $1 to $1.40 for Dogecoin, and Dogecoin's now trading at 31 cents. So that's still pretty good. I mean, a 4x from here, that's pretty good. But yeah, I was watching him. I got caught up on him, and it was like, because I noticed it said $1 instead of $2 in his title, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, WV Vibe. Dogecoin typically trades best before things happen, not after, if it's not exactly related to Doge. So I'm thinking we're going to see a good price action for Dogecoin before January 20th, not after. I think there's going to be a bit of sell-off after. Again, I'll go into more detail on this next week. My 2025 price prediction, I'm going to be talking about this. And then, of course, we'll continue to talk about it right up to January 20th and see what happens. But that's kind of what I think. Yeah, a little Santa dump, Enrique. Like, but they waited until after midnight East Coast time to really dump it. So it was really on the 26th, not the 25th, that we had the dump. Well, Ricky, man, if you want to get the best, more accurate prices, you might want to do $10. What would you say? Monthly investment of $30. So then what would that be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? 5? No, not even. $2? Maybe. Just watch out for those fees, those frequent buys, depending on where you're buying it. But if it's $30, yeah, okay, $5 each day. Yeah, that ends up being more than $30 a month. Well, Jason will tell you every day. Just put a little in every day. But if you do 3 days a week, I mean, that's what I did with that portfolio back in 2023. Santa rally starts Sunday. Santa already came and went. It should be happening now. All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Yes, dear. I said all that. You were talking about the Doge giveaway. There were around 70,000 Doge. Oh, that. Yeah, that's to all of the that's to all the channel members. That is me sending. It's not really a giveaway. It's just me sending Doge to the channel members. Think another 20x for Saul. I don't. Ada's going to do well, though. I believe that. You're going to create a coin that buys Bitcoin instead of burning. Okay, good luck with that. But if you're going to create a coin, you better know how to code. Otherwise, it's just a token. You're going to do it on pump.fun or one of those, and it's just another stupid token. But good luck with that. Do I think it's possible $5? No, Armando. I do not think Dogecoin will reach $5 this bull run. Let's get to $1 first. Would be grateful if you take a look at CTA CAT. No, thank you. The potential of, yeah, whatever. I don't do those tokens on this channel, okay? Unless you dump a super chat in there, I'm not going to look at that. Someone's not a fan. Yeah, rewind. Vision pulsed. Peak Doge dominance in 2025. Could we get to 4%? That'd be awesome. Let's get back to 2 first. Jasmine Paul? 3.5 cents. We were so close to 4 cents up here. We had actually hit it. We did actually hit 4 cents on Christmas. But now back to 3.5. So we start again. The momentum will hit. And we'll see. You know, this isn't too different from Doge's chart, except it's done this little bit extra here. But it's not down in the 2s, so holding well. But yeah, Jasmine will get running again. Just getting this back to Doge. Because we're watching this recovery going on here. Cheap price. I mean, there was a dip right there. Will bought a little Doge today. Keep loading. Jose. Yeah, I think Vision Pulse does a good job. He doesn't really talk about the news. He just looks at the charts and technical analysis. Looks at the relative strength index and other indicators. But yeah, pretty good. I do a lot more of the news of what's going on here, but between the two of us, yeah, you pretty much got it. You're buying on Robinhood. Okay, so you don't have fees. Recurring buy, whatever the price is. Yeah, I think 3 days a week will be much better than once a month. I think you'll be better at getting better prices doing it that way. Coin over token any day, caffeine. There are a few tokens that will outperform the coins at certain periods. You want to be in them. And again, a small part of your portfolio chasing tokens because there's like tens, hundreds of thousands of them. And you don't know which one is going to go crazy. You don't know. So I was looking on crypto.com and there was this one called Bink. It was like Bink. Do I want to buy Bink? Right? It's not Bonk, it's Bink, but it's a token that has at least got listed on crypto.com, which is a good step before it starts getting listed everywhere. And I thought, yeah, maybe I'll throw a little of my extra on Bink. So I bought a little Bink. Again, it's just one of these things that there's hardly any trading going on it. It's like totally flat. But it had this, when it got listed back here at end of November, it went on this crazy pump up to 004, and now it's at 0007. So if it somehow managed to go back up to where it was, it'd be a 500% gain. So 500%, okay. But this is the kind of thing I look at, is it's not You're not buying something just on Jupiter or Radium doing a swap or whatever. This is actually on crypto.com now. So it's made that bridge from just being a token within that Sol ecosystem to actually getting listed somewhere. So it's on crypto.com. And so I bought some big, small little bit, right? Just outer edge of my portfolio. Because I don't do the swapping or anything. Because there's, like I said, there's tens and hundreds of thousands of these new tokens, and you have no idea. So I bought a little bit of this, but it was right here the other day. So I'm even on what I bought. It just looks like this may be bottoming out here, and it may go on a run. It may not. I mean, it's the same with BOEM. Yeah, someone asking about BOEM. We're just still waiting on BOEM to do something. It's like, do something, right? Do something. 006. Couldn't hold 008. Dropped below it, 10th of December, came back, retested, dropped further. So BOEM is not looking very strong right now. Again, just hanging out with the memes you don't know. I mean, people were buying Pepe when no one thought Pepe would do anything, and those that held, hey, great for you. You got lucky and you made a lot. $1 at a time. Musk is throwing a lot of hints, that's for sure. For those that have just joined, just go back to the beginning of this live stream and just do like the first 5 or 10 minutes there on a 1.5x or 2x and get caught up. And there I talk about Elon's posts and what I think about his little hints. I'll bet a wooden nickel. When Trump hits office, put on your seatbelt. Well, for the overall crypto market, a pro-crypto president and administration, they're going to put an SEC chair in there that's going to be pro-crypto. It's like, it's certainly looking good. The only warning is like, what's the economy going to look like? Is there going to be some backlash to the Department of Government Efficiency and Trump's tariffs and these other things that are kind of frightening some people? Doge pumped this high because of the election hype. Next pump will be the inauguration. Doge is pretty much dead on its own. Well, hacker, it's hard to argue against that. But I can say that Doge is holding up very well from that November pump. You're at 933 Dogecoins blocked to know. I mean, you may be able to double it from here, but the equivalent price. Con thinks BOEM should have its own live show. We'll see. Patience, patience. Don't let the market rattle you. Don't want to see those paper hands. We had that last week. Someone sold on that big dip. They were afraid and they sold. And then the price went back up and they were like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's how you learn. Yeah, I know which one you mean, Jose. Christmas sell-off, just showing that we're right on track. I agree with that, Pasta. No, I say it's on hype. It doesn't go up on its own. It follows the Doge will generally follow the market. Like if the whole market goes up, Doge will go up. But when there's extra hype involved, Doge will outperform just about anything else. Yeah, I know. Bink. At this point, it's just like, have a little fun. What's a good buy for Crow? Crow dropped down to 15 cents. It looks like it just hit 14.8 a little bit ago. The big dip was 14 cents that we had here last Friday. And then we'll be back up over 20 cents in no time. So I think that's still coming for Crow. You have a small bag of algo. You still holding on to that algo way? Wow. Still holding on to that algo. I still have a big bag of algo around. Settling at 35 cents. Pretty not great. Again, it was up here at 60 cents back on the 3rd of December. I'm still hoping for $1, so that's like a 3x from here. But is it going to do it by the time I want to start taking profits? I don't know. But that was my target, was $1 for Algorand. At least it's not down here 10, 15 cents anymore. Kind of like Doge, right? It's now holding up here in the 30s. And we were talking about between Dogecoin, Algorand, and Hedera, H-bar, which will hit $1 first. Well, Dogecoin has the potential to go up faster, but it needs something to really propel it. H-bar, Algo, we'll see. I mean, all three of them are close in price. So just a little thing we're thinking about. Big Dog Fink, otherwise known as Bink. If any of you guys are interested in buying it, it's on crypto.com. You can't buy it anywhere else unless you're on, what is it, Iridium or Jupiter or somewhere where you do swaps. But crypto.com, you can buy it. Bink. SNL election inauguration, Elon. Not a bad place to be, though, especially when he just posted this. His dog wearing a cape with Dogecoin logos on the cape. I mean, come on. I'll invest in this any day for what's to come. Any day. So that's what I'm doing. My unbiased opinion about Ali's predictions. Overly optimistic? Overly optimistic. So he's taking a 12,000% gain, similar to what we saw in 2021, and applying it higher with a bigger market cap. And he thinks it's going to be the same amount. So he basically just took the fractal from 2020 into 2021 and copied it up, not using logarithmic or anything like that. It's like, yeah, come on. $18 Dogecoin. Overly optimistic? No, I'm away. I'm probably $2 Cardano way. And I'm taking profits at $2 for Cardano. I know the tariff threat will probably do the job that President Trump wants whatever country he's threatening to change their actions, whatever they're doing. So for the most part, I don't think all of those tariffs are actually going to be enacted. It's just a scare tactic. Supra is holding up. Yeah, I still can't buy it. It's not on any of my exchanges. Salty God, just thinking maybe 50% from here. That's up into the mid 40s. XRP2, along with Doge. Always imminent, never happens. Could. You have 2 mini Doge miners I need to sell. Well, good luck with that. Turbo is just another meme coin. People are making money on it. I get it. It's just not one that I bought into. You think Vision Pulse finds data points to fit his narrative? I think this RSI indicator that he was looking at earlier, I think has caused him to change his mind, is what I think. He thinks these indicators are starting to top out. And so he's thinking we have maybe 3 months at the most for this bull run to play out. And he wasn't talking like that before. So if you can't wait out a dip, you might have invested money you couldn't afford to lose. True. There's a lot of people who, I mean, if you're getting afraid because of a cryptocurrency price, you're in way too deep. Way too deep. Callie, hey. Happy Christmas to you. Everybody, this is Calibeats. He made the jam for the intro. All eyes on Doge. Awesome, Callie. Thanks for dropping in. It's not a cape, it's actually a present. I just saw it as a cape. It might be a present. I mean, it looks like, I don't know. I see this as a wrap around. It just looks like a kind of a cape. But maybe present-like, sure. Pretty cool thing for Elon to do, though. Uniswap is pumping. I know. And we saw like BitGet, KB, and FTT is pumping. I mean, I'll say LOL to FTT pumping. I think that's hilarious. People going all in on Luna Classic and FTT. It's just like, it's 2022 all over again. Oh my God. Yeah, thanks. Give a shout out to Calibeats here. Shout out to Calibeats. Mm-mm-mm. 40 cents by the end of the year. I think we're going to get there. I think we'll have a little pump over the weekend. I do. I don't know. Bink, Bonk, and Bohm. Hey, one of them is bound to run, right? You just have to be in the one. Until Elon does something, Doge will stay flat. No, Doge will follow the crypto market. If Bitcoin goes up 20%, Doge will go up too. It'll follow it. That's what we've seen. We've been watching the Doge Bitcoin trading pair. Bitcoin goes up, Doge will go up. When XRP does well, so will the other altcoins. Yeah, somewhat. XRP went on its own run there later in November, and most altcoins didn't follow it because they'd already pumped from the election. You left Team Doge a long time ago. Your diamond hands on XRP. Well, good luck with your XRP set. I think you'll do all right. You think we should put tariffs in place and end income tax? Prices would go up, but it would be the big consumers that pay more. Yeah, I mean, that'll be a hard one for Congress. I don't think that would pass Congress. They like their income tax. But definitely cutting down the tax code, that should be done. We shouldn't have all the loopholes and special favors and all of that. That we should get rid of. You're not a big consumer, so that's how you would like it to go. I know, but if you've got a lot of Dogecoin, you make a lot of money, then you become a big consumer. Thanks again, Callie. Everybody loves the song. The Doge is on the wrapping paper. Yeah, I called it a cape. I called it a cape. Oh, you mean like these other little GIFs? Yeah, kind of hard to tell. They're pretty small. The one thing someone else pointed out is the X up here on the reindeer. Could that be pointing to X Twitter, a reference to X.com? Are we going to have Doge on X? What do you think of that? Doge on X. Daniela, what is NCT coin? NCT. NCT. Polyswarm. Polyswarm. I have not heard of this. It started going up Christmas morning. Up 33%. I have no idea what this thing is. Polyswarm. Nice to see that something's going up. You own any of this? Never heard of it. NCT. We need HBAR on Robinhood. I agree. Doge spelled backwards is EGOD. That was an Elon tweet from a few years ago as well. EGOD. Yeah, that's why I think you got to hold both Doge and XRP. I don't doubt that. Doge and X payments or X money or whatever it's going to be. I think so. You had 750,000 Doge at 004. You sold just over a penny. And now you've got 7,000 Doge. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people didn't believe Doge would ever stay over a penny. So I can't fault that, especially making the profit that you made. Can't fault that. Elon does all of this stuff. I mean, he's just way above like everybody else. So yeah, Polyswarm. Never heard of it. Another low cap. Conspiracies, January 20th will be X payments. We don't know. You'll be in it for a couple hours and then move on. Oh, you're one of those? Jumps around? Good luck with it. Good luck with it. Elon leaving us clues. That's what I think, DJ. I think Elon's leaving us clues. Did you guys see the one from, actually I won't do it from that one, I'll do it on this one here. Was Elon Musk St. Patrick's Day. See if that comes up. Should probably just do media. Somebody redid it with WIF tokens. Of course. Yeah, it's not coming right up. Oh, there it is, right there. So he did the same 3 dogs back in, they don't have a zoom thing on here, do they? On X. But he had the same 3 dogs on a deck. And then there's a bunch of coins that are scattered around and in these 2 bowls. Those are Dogecoins. Those are Dogecoins. And he did that on St. Patrick's Day earlier this year. So, and we talked a lot about it at the time, like that is cool. And Doge actually pumped to the end of March. And now we get a similar thing. And we got nothing. We got nothing. Okay, we've already talked about Tima there, Tima. We're not going to talk about Tima again. This isn't a Tima channel. He's a UFO reborn. When will X payments come? That's what we're all kind of theorizing, guessing at. Is he going to start? Is he going to start X payments without having all 50 states? He might do that. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, hacker. We think it's the use of Dogecoin. Why else would he be doing that? I think he's telling the Dogecoin family to have some patience and wait. Folks thinks January is going to be explosive. I do too. And watch for some pullbacks as well. Yeah, on that St. Patrick's Day photo, all of those coins laying around were Doge. Yeah, we talk about Ready Player One every once in a while. Not only that, but also how digital currency could be used on X and then could be like, I mean, that'd be awesome. It just becomes Doge. There was this time when thought maybe when it was still Twitter before it became X, that Twitter was developing some kind of its own digital token, and that's what would be used on the platform, would be its own digital token. But it's like, why would you go through the trouble of creating a new digital token when you could just use Dogecoin, which Elon already loves? You think he's just trolling? Maybe. Maybe just trolling. There are some who think that, but why would he go to all that effort? It just doesn't sound right. Horizon. No, I don't know what Horizon is. Leverage price points. Well, we can take a look at the heat map. See what's going on. Well, we certainly have on Bitcoin 94,700. We do have some big leveraged long positions. So they didn't dump it below 95, but if they wanted to overnight, they could hit 94.7. How does Doge look? It looks like that last dip took out about 166,000 at 30.9. And then the dip before took out these. So there's not as much down here now for Doge. It's the shorts up here. Some big short positions. These bright yellow lines, these are all short positions. That's what we want to see is Doge go up and take those out. 32.3, 32.4. Let's get up over 32 cents and let's squeeze out those shorts. That's what I like to see. We should do that. We should do that. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Charlotte. Had a great day with family. Good food, good drink. Lots of talk about a lot of stuff. It was all good. Hope you had a good holiday as well. How does a kid from South Africa become the richest person in the world? So the family did have some money that they that allowed him to have the opportunities, but he's also a very, very brilliant guy. I mean, he's like top of the top, brilliant guy. That's how it happens. But he didn't start from nothing. Took chances as well, big risks. Why do people not just swap tokens for something like TIMA? We don't talk about that stuff here. What if it goes down? It's just a token. Samta is going to go investing in yourself and not some Fugazi coin. Okay. Well, good luck. Elon has no love for Pepe. He likes the Pepe meme, but he doesn't. He's never talked about the token. Are you late? Too late to buy? Never too late to buy Dogecoin. You got in at 4 cents, rode the wave up and back down. That's my story too. I got in at 2 cents, rode the wave up and back down. Same. X is not going to rival WeChat because WeChat is all China. X is going to be the equivalent of WeChat, but here in the United States. That's what Elon wants. Because he uses WeChat when he goes to Shanghai. You know he does. So he'd like X to be like WeChat. You can do all your chatting, video calls, and payments. If he can add all of that to X, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. A lot of us take Dogecoin serious, but we all know that it's still a meme coin in art. And that's why Elon loves it too. I don't think it would have Elon's attention if not. So there is a serious side to it. Plus, a lot of us have put a lot of our money into it. So there's a little bit of serious side for that too. You invested $187 on Doge as a beginner. It's a start. It's a start. Many think dollar Doge is coming. I'm not waiting for a dollar Doge, though, to begin taking profits again. But that's just me. Yeah, a lot of people talking about XRP. Doge will surprise people again. Doge will surprise. Will Doge drop down below 30 cents? I mean, it could. So we had that back here last Friday. Remember this dip? Came down right below 27 cents there. Could it do that again? I just don't see a lot of leverage on Doge. And on Bitcoin, Again, that would be Bitcoin back down to 92K. And I think there's some short-term leverage down here just below 95K, but that's not that deep of a drop to cause Doge to go down into the 20s, I don't think. But the 4-hour chart doesn't look great on Doge. Just red candles. Not a great looking chart. X Doge. Someone will make an X Doge token. So buy and hold. Party on January 20th. Well, I'll be here all day on the 20th. I think it's going to be a crazy day, but it could be the weekend before too, where we see some hype. Stiflers. People have been talking about Pi for years. It's been 3 years of becoming official. It is a pyramid scheme. Just do a Google search on Pi crypto pyramid scheme, and you can read all about it. So world news, I will be doing a video in a week that's going to be my whole 2025 outlook for Dogecoin. We're probably loading a crypto super cycle. There are some who believe that, but I won't think it's any different until it actually is. I still think there will be a bear market. I'm not off that yet. You might have to be eyeing a smaller tractor there, Joshua. Yes, I might have to be eyeing a smaller house. I can do the smaller house. It's Ms. KrissPax. She's the one. She's the one. You think a big short dump will come, scare the markets? It does work like that a lot of times. But yes, Tarek, there's so many good things for 2025 that are loading up. There really are. And I mean, you just, not only do we have, the pro Bitcoin crypto administration coming in here, but we have multiple other countries as well talking about Bitcoin. We've never had that all at once happening. So that could be huge. But then, as I've been showing on my tweets or posts on X, like all of these charts are all pointing to 2025 being up. 2025 being up. And this one, 2025, it's going to be up, just like it was in 2021 and 2017 and 2013. It's like it's up. It's all pointing to up in 2025. You can go through and you can see them all. 2016 is this orange color. 2020 is the red color. And here we are in blue. Where do you think this is going? It's not going down. It's not going down. Again, if you believe in the 4-year cycles, it's not going down. So again and again and again, we see this happening. All the charts are all pointing to 2025 being a great year for crypto. Peak follows Bitcoin. Interesting. I haven't done an overlay of that, but that sounds interesting. Yeah, there's still about 12 or 13 states that are missing, including New York as one of them, which might be the hardest. So I deserve a big house that Ms. KrissPax chooses. We have to both agree on the house. That may make it a challenge, but yes, we have to agree. The trick is hodling during savage pumps and dips. Well, I look at my portfolio during the pumps because I like to see the big numbers, but the dips I generally don't. I generally don't look at the dips. It's like this one between December 7th and December 20th. That was a big dip. It's like, no, I don't need another one of those. Now Russia doing big plays. The RSI on what time frame, potato? Typically you go to the daily. Take that off. Go to indicators, relative strength index. Yeah, the daily RSI is now down to 36. It's down to 36. So lots of room to move up based on that. Lots of room to move up. There is a Ms. KrissPax. Yes, Basama. Raiden, how are you? I was wondering if the 4-year cycles could also be psychological. People are waiting until election year and the halving. For election year, and this is general across the markets, there's certainty, right? And the markets like certainty. Like going into the election, you don't know who's going to win. You don't know who the next president is going to be. Then you know when the elections are done, we had the big pump there in November, then going forward to the next year, it's just always traded well. The Bitcoin halving, we knew that there was going to be a dip right after the halving. Happens every time, every 4 years. This one this year just happened to extend all the way through the summer. But I think it's more about the money supply, the global money supply that is also on a 4-year cycle. That helps. That does help. Get a bud? Not today. I had a little to drink yesterday. I'm good. Got a nice bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label. How will Doge react on January 20th? Well, Tom, that's why I'm going to be live all day that day. Because it could go way up, it could dump. We have no idea. Have no idea. Yeah, we've talked about all of these tokens. Just so much money chasing all of these instant, 100x memes that rarely happens. There's a lot of money that just, but there's also so many that are just, that were mainly chasing those meme tokens because the rest of the market wasn't performing very well. And that made sense. Like over the summer, when the rest of the market's going down, why would you have your money in, the dino coins, right? That were all going down. So they were chasing memes. Well, now with everything going up, I think maybe that meme token chasing is going to slow down and the money's going to rotate back in, particularly when Dogecoin starts mooning. You'll see a lot of people selling out of those other memes and buying Doge. When the FOMO kicks in on Doge, it kicks in big time. Why is Trump calling Canada the 51st state? I don't know if he's just trolling Trudeau or I have no idea. I have no idea. But we were talking about it on Monday. It was sort of like, I mean, just think of all the natural resources, right, that would bring to the United States that Canada really isn't making full use of. Trump would, big time. Western Canada and those oil fields, Trump would love it. Is that is this any chance of really happening? Probably not. Probably not. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts. Dia. Boston, Massachusetts. Exactly. Like for those who know who Columbo was, Columbo always talked about his wife, but you never saw her. Exactly. Exactly. I know. Ollie's chart, the retrace and pump. But he used the same pump from 2021, and I don't think it's going to be the same. Not to that percentage. Doge BTC comparison. I don't know what you mean by trend, but we can look at Doge BTC. There's no trend here. It's been pretty sideways. Not really much happening. We'll go out to 4 hours. Not really much. My prediction was this white line. And that's not happening. I thought after that dip, we were going to see Doge recover versus Bitcoin. And instead, it's kind of just going sideways. Kind of just going sideways. Again, Doge has a very weak looking 4-hour chart. We need to get a big Doge pump going. A question for the Magic 8 Ball from the Weather Girl. Here's the Magic 8 Ball, ready to go. Will Dogecoin hit 60 cents by December 30? Wow, a 60-cent price target. Wow. 60 cents by December 31st for the Magic 8 Ball. We'll see what the Magic 8 Ball says. It is decidedly so. It is decidedly so, the Magic 8 Ball says. Well, there you go. Magic 8 Ball is now bullish. Magic 8 Ball was bearish last week. But now, all hail the Magic 8 Ball, 60 cents. All right, let's go. Good question. Well, there you go. The Magic 8 Ball. Peak is a good buy again. We're on a 50-cent peak. Avalanche, Gamba. Let's see what Avalanche is doing. I haven't looked at it in a while. $37. Yeah, it's kind of weak as well. Kind of like it broke below 38 support. But the dip on last Friday went down to 33.69. But the bigger picture is, I mean, it's just kind of following everything else, right? Big run in November, double top, the dip between, which was pretty deep dip that it had here. Now we're just waiting for alt season. Just waiting for alt season on Avalanche. Avalanche is still up at number 11. Toncoin started to move up again this week, but Avalanche is still here, number 11. So we wait and see. Are we going to have a true alt season and all these alts are going to take off? That's what we're waiting for. How come Elon Musk's post no longer pumps? Well, it's not a stock, King Eli. It's a crypto or coin. I think this cycle, people just aren't buying the hype as much. We want to see action. We want to see the real thing. Thank you, Jared. You can always catch the first like 10, 15 minutes, either later or just slide back now, and because that was where the good stuff was. Yeah, over the past 6 months. Well, I called it in August. I was saying now's the time if you're going to do any rotation between Bitcoin and Doge, that would be the time to swap your Bitcoin for Doge. And everyone's like, yeah, people aren't going to be swapping their Bitcoin for Doge. I was like, do you want to make money? You'll make more money because Bitcoin clearly outperformed Dogecoin all the way from the middle of 2021 until the middle of 2024. So like for 3 years. But now it's time to swap. And that's what I said over the summer. Time to swap Bitcoin for Doge because Doge will outperform, and it has very much so far. Yep, I'm old too. I know Columbo. All signs point to no, but you are wrong, Plan for Excellence, because the Magic 8 Ball has spoken. It is decidedly so. Decidedly so. Yay, right. The Magic 8 Ball would be a nice giveaway. Yeah, I can't ask him that. I can't ask him that. Hey, Mimis. I hope the 8 Ball has a lawyer. Derek. Entertainment, guys. Entertainment. Do we have to see ETH? Well, there are some who say there should be first the rotation to ETH and then true altcoin season. And lately, I've been seeing more and more posts about January, February, March being like heavy ETH. But I don't know. I think we can just go right to alt season and not wait on ETH. Not wait on ETH. Well, hey, Bruce, say congratulations to you guys. Congratulations. I had a thought. Elon gives hints about Doge because he will put in X payments. And it's a way for him to say, I got your back. I agree with that. It's not time to come out and say anything, but these little winks and nods about Doge is coming. How is Fartcoin? Yes, Peter agrees. I think it's time. How is Fartcoin doing, guys? I have not looked at Fartcoin in days. No idea. It dipped back below 92. We were targeting 92, and it did dip below it. But now it's back up to 97. So people are still buying it. It's not a mass sell-off on the Fartcoin. Wow. Who would have known, right? Fartcoin. Big double top with a dip in between on a smaller scale than what we saw on those others, but that's very common. What does it do from here? It's flirting with support. Fartcoin. Dogecoin is just hanging. Did Bonk dip? We got a dip in Bonk. Just waiting for, yeah, just not moving. Still at 30.00030. So much for burning 1.6 or 1.7 trillion Bonk tokens. People aren't buying because of that. Who is Colombo? I will show you who Colombo is. Colombo TV show. Colombo was that guy. He was basically he was a detective. I think it was Los Angeles. Yeah, for the Los Angeles Police Department. So he was a detective, and he just had a unique way of solving crimes. And he kind of mumbled about, he always wore that tan-colored trench coat. Colombo. And then I don't know how many years the show was on. Looks like 8 years. And he always talked about his wife, but you never saw her. She was never on screen. And that's what we were joking about. But yeah, Colombo, 1970s. That's why most of you have never heard of him, because it's this TV show on CBS probably, back when people used to watch TV at night and watch all their favorite drama shows and sitcoms. The 1970s. Oh, Doge. Not cooperating during the live stream, guys. You can stop asking me, Basama. I'm not getting into my family. Use the 8-ball for all decision making in my life. Fartcoin here to stay? I hope not, Peter. I hope not. Anything that's giving away 28% APY, I would be very leery of. Very, very leery of. 28% not sustainable. Ryan, look for my video in a week. I'll be talking about 2025 and tops. Yep. A lot of those 1970s shows, they just don't do them like that anymore. But all right. Let's just make it to $1. Let's just do that. Old timer TV, right, Christian? That was it. Pre-Fartcoin. Yes. Yes, there's a lot of shorts. Look at all the shorts up here for Doge. Big yellow lines of shorts. So yes, we want to just take them out. You got to wait one more week. One more week. You like MacGyver? I don't know. I was never a fan of MacGyver. Just the way he made up stuff on the fly to whatever he needed to use. I just yeah. Never watched that. Creating a vision board for 2025. Interesting. A vision board. I haven't heard that in a long time. Doge is at the top of the list of your vision board. Well, I like that it's at the top. Be interesting to see what else is on your vision board. I'm sure that's all about life, right? That's all about your life. But yeah, Mr. T, the A-Team. Knight Rider. God. I'm doing great, Zach. How are you? We're hanging out on a day where Doge is just not doing much. Not doing much. Not starting a Santa rally. That's for sure. So a little disappointing. Don't care how much I'm going to make. I just want to see Doge to $1 so I can rub it in my girlfriend's face. Yeah, that's probably not a great attitude to have. We don't want to do that. That's not very Doge-like. Do only good every day. Doge. So. All right, gang. That's what we got for today. Look, Doge has just been a party pooper, but I'll be live again tomorrow on Friday. We'll see whether that Santa rally starts. Until then, I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Yes, vision board about the next year's bucket list. Awesome. Cruise to Antarctica. Travel Japan. Wow. You're going to have quite the year ahead of you. I hope Dogecoin is lucky for you as well. Yeah, I'll be live on Friday, and then we're going to be in New York City for the weekend. Going down to NYC to see some friends. Looking forward to that. But again, I hope everyone has a good evening, and we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.